Good evening. With the latest from the Dove Newsroom, I'm Demi DeSoto. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, it's going to be a new day in Washington, D.C. come January 20th. The media and the press are learning that quickly as President-elect Donald Trump is taking a no-holds-barred approach to denouncing fake news and media bias. In his first press conference during the transition, he stood strong and did not allow out-of-order journalists to have their way, letting them know that he is in charge of press meetings. Trump had this to say about his concerted effort by the media to discredit his administration.
I saw the information, I read the information outside of that meeting. It's all fake news, it's phony stuff. It didn't happen, and it was gotten by opponents of ours, as you know, because you reported it, and so did many of the other people. It was a group of opponents that got together, sick people.
Incoming White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer railed against online fake news organizations like BuzzFeed just before President-elect Donald Trump's news conference on Wednesday. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden joined other Senate Democrats on the floor to advocate for leaving Obamacare in place. Democrats in the Senate and the GOP is looking to give big tax breaks to the wealthy and creating higher health care costs for everyone else. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden states his position on the issue.
For the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of women who depend on Planned Parenthood for basic health care, for preventive health services, for essential services, for example, like cancer screens.
The Senate Democrats are calling for Republicans to stop the effort to repeal the Affordable Care Act, known as Obamacare. The U.S. House of Representatives has passed the Protecting Patients' Access to Emergency Medications Act. The bipartisan legislation was championed in the House by Oregon Representative Greg Walden, and it ensures providers can administer controlled substances like anti-seizure medication and pain medications under standing orders from doctors. Walden outlines the details of the bill.
Specifically, as you may have heard, the bill clarifies that paramedics and other EMS professionals can administer certain pain and anti-seizure medications in emergency situations pursuant to standing or verbal orders.
The bigger picture goal of the bill is it aims to preserve emergency medical services in Oregon, rural Oregon, and throughout the country. All right, let's take a look at the regional weather forecast. As we do, we'll start off in Northern California, and we'll see a low of 19 tonight with some more snow, which is eventually going to turn to more water and more flooding. 35 for a high on Thursday, cools down to 24 on Friday. As we look at the next forecast across the regions, we'll see temperatures also very cold over in the Klamath Basin. 14 degrees for a low tonight, down to single digits for the next couple nights after that. And sunshine in the picture, but still below freezing temperatures during the day. As we look at the Oregon coast, some rain kind of breaks away, and we'll see a high of 47 on Thursday with some clouds and sunshine, and the high temperature of 51 on Friday. For the Central Oregon area, more snow tonight, 6 degrees overnight, 9 degrees overnight on Thursday. For the weekend, though, Mount Bachelor would be a glorious place to be. Portland metro area going to see some clouds after all the snow they've had lately, and very low temperatures at night below freezing, and not above freezing during the day either on Thursday or Friday. And for Southern Oregon, clouds coming into the picture, low temperatures overnight in the 20s. We'll see temperatures in the upper 30s on Thursday and Friday. And that's a look at the latest news from the Dove Newsroom. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to join us for Mornings on the Dove right here on the Dove TV and all of your electronic devices.